Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to our training on lead generation. My name, of course, is Robert Rodriguez with Elite Ocean View Realty. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. Those of us that were in a previous meeting, welcome to our second meeting of the day already. Thank you so much for joining us, guys. If you have any questions throughout this presentation, this is a great training. We're going to go ahead and give you many different tips on lead generation. Please feel free, unmute yourselves, ask questions, or just send me a question on the chat. I'm always looking at the chat, and once it lights up, I'm going to go ahead and answer all of your questions. All right. I am recording our session, and you can always find our sessions inside of our YouTube channel. You guys know that we have a YouTube channel. I'll share that with you real quick. And you guys can look us up, look up the trainings, and rewatch them at a later time. All right. So YouTube is, when you go to YouTube, you are going to go to this channel that you're going to see right here. You're going to want to, and this has all of our trainings, all of our past trainings, and all of our future trainings will be in there. If you guys look inside the chat, I am about to share with you the link to the YouTube channel. All right. So what is lead generation, guys? So of course, besides the leads that are provided to you by our office, you have an opportunity, you're an entrepreneur, you have an opportunity to generate your own leads. So what we try and do in a class like today is give you tips, give you pointers on how to generate some leads. The first thing you need to understand is, what are my resources? Well, you can always use, of course, the MLS, right? You're going to have to use the MLS to research some properties, but you're also going to use Agent 3000. You're going to use Facebook. You're going to use Instagram. You may even use Zillow.com. All right. So the first thing I want to teach you guys is how to locate listings that we can use to generate leads. Of course, if you guys do not have your own listings, that's fine. You can always use listings from our office. You guys can advertise listings from our office. You have permission to do so. And then at last resort, if you do not want to use one of our listings, then you can always find listings that give you permission to advertise. So the first thing I want to show you is how to locate listings from our office inside of the MLS. So once you're logged into the MLS, you guys can always go to My Matrix, My Listings. Or if you're like me and you have a little section in your homepage called My Listings, you can always go there too. Okay. But I'm going to go up here to My Matrix, My Listings, and show you how most of you can do it. Just open this drop down menu and select My Firm Active Listings. This is going to give you the entire list of our office listings. Guys, you can sort by price. So if you guys want to use maybe a rental property to generate some leads, I highly recommend it, guys. Many people in South Florida need to rent. And if you just use Facebook Marketplace, there's some of us on this call right now that have great success stories using Facebook Marketplace. All right, including myself. I get a ton of leads through Facebook Marketplace. Use one of these listings that are for rent and load it into Facebook Marketplace. You guys have the permission to do so. Every one of our listings from our office, every one of these listings, you guys have the permission to advertise. Now, if you guys want to pick up buyers, that's a little bit more difficult. Not sure how many buyers are looking through Facebook Marketplace to find a property for sale. Many buyers will already have a realtor that they're working with. So it's a little bit more difficult to pick up leads of buyers, but you never know, right? You never know. So pick a rental, and then also pick a rental that's in a good price range. If you pick a rental that's way too expensive, it may turn out that that person that is contacting you already has a realtor. If I'm in the market for a rental and I am looking for a $4,000 a month rental, wouldn't I hire a realtor to help me find that property instead of just looking through the Facebook Marketplace? What you're going to get, the leads you're going to get through Marketplace or any other platform, are random people looking to rent and they don't have realtors. They're just basically investigating on their own and they need our help. So the first thing you're going to do is you're just going to go ahead and look at a property, right? Once you find a property, if this is a property that you like to advertise, you can do so. You are going to open up the pictures. You're going to save a few pictures because you do need some pictures. And then make sure you know the details of the property, right? So all of this is in preparation to go into Facebook and the marketplace. Those of you that don't have Facebook, at least try and create a professional account and keep all of your personal business off of Facebook so you can have an account, so you can use marketplace, also so you can use Facebook for advertising. Okay. Now, when you go to Facebook, you're going to go to the left and you're going to click on marketplace. And here, you're going to see all types of listings. Look, that's a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom rental right there. Okay. And you're going to see all types of listings, people selling cars, people selling furniture. All right. People advertising small little rentals. Okay. We're going to go here to where it says create a new listing, and you're going to have to enter a new listing. So choose the listing type, right? So choose the listing type. It is going to be a home for sale or rent. And then you're going to go through the entire steps. You're going to add photos, right? You're going to add photos. If you happen to have a video of the property, great. If you have photos, add the photos. Then choose whether this property is for rent or for sale. And you're going to go ahead and choose whether it's an apartment, a house, or a townhouse. And you're going to put in the number of bedrooms, the number of bathrooms, the price per month, and the address of the property. Any rental description, so that's the equivalent of the remarks in the MLS. So here are the remarks written by our agent. Feel free to copy and paste, that's fine. Listen, we want you to rent this property. It's coming from our office. Both agents are going to benefit from this. So we want you to rent. So go ahead and copy and paste the remarks. Put them up here in the rental description. Also, don't forget, Facebook Marketplace is different than the MLS. So for example, in the MLS, in the remarks, you're not allowed to place your name and phone number, right? You're just not allowed. But when you are loading a listing in Facebook Marketplace, you are able to place your name and phone number. So in the rental description, you want to go ahead, for more information, please call Robert and then put your phone number. Okay. And then some additional information like the property square footage, the date that it's available, laundry type, parking type, air conditioning type, is it pet friendly? Click on next, and then eventually you want to publish the listing. All right. You want to publish the listing. Now the listing is going to be inside of the marketplace, and people can find it. People can find it. And let me go ahead and show you one of my listings that I have in here. All right, so this is a listing that I uploaded into here. It's actually one of our agents' listings. And what I do here is I try and get renters that want to rent this apartment. I got all the information in here. And as I mentioned before in the remarks, you're going to see here for more information, call Robert Rodriguez and my phone number. Okay. Now, what happens when people message you? All right, so I'm going to go
Robert,
back over here to Marketplace. And
Robert, can I ask you a question?
yes,
Do we have to put EOVR in that description?
do we have to put, I'm sorry?
Do we have to put the brokerage name, Elite Ocean, in the description where you had your name and phone number?
You don't have to. You don't have to. You're not, see, you have to do this obviously in the MLS and places like Zillow and everything, but you're on Facebook, you're just trying to generate your own leads. It's obvious that once you start representing the person, you are going to, represent them, and you are coming from Elite Ocean View Realty. So I'm going to go ahead and show you someone else's listing, right? This is someone else's listing right here. It's actually a video, pretty cool. They don't have any mention of a brokerage. All right, no mention of a brokerage. So I would do the same. I would do the same. Okay. You see over here what says inbox. Now that's different from advertising. All right, so I get your question, and we are actually going to get into ads a little later because this is all part of lead generation. But this is just, you know, placing a listing on Facebook Marketplace is a little different than advertising. Okay, so take a look, guys. I'm gonna show you my inbox. These are all leads generated from just one listing that I put up. Okay. Now, some of these leads are going to be of opportunities. Some of these leads are not going to be an opportunity at all. So my simple response to them would be something like this. You know, hi Robert, is this still available? And my simple response is, hi Kim, this property is no longer available, because it isn't. It just got rented. And then I can help you find another property. If you're looking to rent, please contact me right away. Some of them I'll send them my virtual business card. So you see here, I sent them my virtual business card, and then we establish communication on the phone. Okay. So some of you on this call have proof that this system does work. All right. Because I know I speak to some of you. And this right here showing you Monday, just 3 leads alone, just yesterday. All right. And then Wednesday, and then November 10, November 8, October 27, 26. These are all leads generated through Facebook Marketplace. All right.
Robert,
Now,
how much
again,
is
if
the
you're,
rental? Robert, how much is the rental on that place?
this was $3,300. It's already rented. It rented in October.
How about qualifying people? I keep running into the problem where people don't have 3 months available up
That
front.
that is then when you start to say talk reality to them and say, listen, but you want this $3,300 a month rental, but you don't have the sufficient funds. So you need to look for something else. You need to look where they do have. Work with some rental communities. Ask around. Some rental communities actually work with realtors. And in your rental community, really, depending on your credit and your income, you only need to come up with a $500 deposit and the first month to move in, and they will still pay you as a realtor. So that's a way to kind of beat the client that doesn't have enough money for the first, last, and security. All right.
Mhm.
And then they may have to look for something like a duplex or something, where we can negotiate with the owner. Most people have condos or townhouses or homes for sale. They're going to ask for first, last, and security,
Right.
right? But I just wanted to show you guys that this is all leads generated through here. I also placed it in Zillow. All right, it's now off the market. I no longer have it on the market. I also placed it in Zillow, and you have to be careful on the Zillow. I'm going to show you a trick here. Because if the listing actually exists in Zillow, which every active listing usually goes into Zillow, then Zillow's not going to let you add the property. Okay, so how do we confirm, or how can we look for a property that is not present in Zillow? So when you go and you run a search for a rental, right? There are two things that I want you guys to concentrate on. In your additional fields, you want to add okay to advertise, right? You want to add that to see that if you have permission to advertise. And then you also want to have internet yes or no. Okay, the biggest one of the two, when you're trying to advertise on a place like Zillow or maybe even apartments.com, is that you're looking for listings that are not on the internet. You're looking for listings that are not on the internet. So these 364 listings, let me go ahead and put it here in Miami-Dade County, and let me put a condo. All right. These 65 listings are not present inside of Zillow.com. So that means I can actually put it inside Zillow.com, generate the leads, and once it does rent, take it off, like I did. Off market, I'm no longer on market in Zillow, and no one else is calling me through here. Okay. You can generate leads through Zillow. Zillow allows you to add listings in here for free. All right. All you need to do is go to your Zillow account. You must be logged into your account, and then go to manage rentals and then click on add property and add the property. All right. Now, what is okay to advertise, guys? I'm gonna go ahead and switch this back to internet and just place it in blank. What is okay to advertise? Okay to advertise gives you the permission. So when I said that you guys can always advertise listings from our office, that's true. You don't need anyone's permission. All right. I have a listing right now in Doral. If you guys want to advertise it, feel free, sell it for me. You know, it's every agent here should have the same mindset that if an agent from my office can bring me a buyer, then that's great. We'll work on the deal together and we'll get it sold. So there's no need to ask me for permission to advertise my listing. Now, those of us that are going to search for properties outside of our office, then you must search for properties that are okay to advertise that say attribution not required or attribution required. All right, I'm going to go ahead and explain to you what attribution is. But first, I just want to make sure that you guys select yes, attribution not required, and yes, attribution required. There is another one that says with written broker approval. So that one, all right, requires an additional step, which is sending a request to the broker for you to advertise a listing. And then, of course, there is the no, right? And the no means no, right? They do not allow you to advertise. So we have in Miami-Dade County, right? I believe I selected Miami-Dade condos. We have 1,562 condos that allow us to advertise their listing. Use it for advertising. Of course, you're going to use it to try and generate leads. Now, what Dave was talking to me earlier about maybe writing EOVR or Elite Ocean View Realty on the advertisement, that's actually what attribution is. So when we're looking at properties that say yes, attribution required, when you advertise these 701 condos in Miami-Dade County, you must say somewhere on your advertisement, all right, listing is courtesy of ABC Realty. All right, I'm not gonna name anybody else's office. So you must say listing is courtesy of ABC Realty. However, you are going to provide your contact information. You do not ever want to speak of who listed the property and their contact information. You want all the leads to go to you. But attribution is that the office that listed the property must get credit. Now, when you're looking at properties that say yes, attribution not required, these 862 properties, you guys can advertise without giving credit to the office. That's what attribution not required means. Does everyone understand that? Okay. I want to show you something here. On my website, I'm going to pull up a property on my website. This is what attribution is. So this is my website. There's a property on my website, clearly not my listing, right? All the way down here at the bottom, you're going to see here listing is courtesy of and the actual office. So listing is courtesy of Keller Williams Realty SW. That's attribution. Every person's website that has the entire MLS in there has attribution. All right, it's by law. It's by what they call IDX law or Internet Data Exchange law, that every single website that is real estate has attribution when the listing is not yours. All right, so just so you know, that's what attribution looks like. So if I was to share this listing right now from my website to social media, all right, it's gonna have attribution, right? It's gonna have attribution. So we're good. We're not breaking any laws. Okay. So now you got these 862 properties that do not require attribution, at a price point. Let's say that you're looking to work with people that are looking for $3,000 or less, right? And you're looking to work with people in zip code 33131. All right. So there's 20 listings here. There's 20 listings that allow you to advertise with no attribution for less than $3,000. Go ahead and create your ads. Create your ads. Now, guys, be present on your Facebook Marketplace Messenger. We must have Messenger, the Messenger app, downloaded to our phones. These messages come in hot and heavy, sometimes 3 and 4 in 1 hour. And like in any lead generation or any type of lead conversation, you guys have a very limited number of minutes to contact a person before they're on to the next listing. You want to grab their attention really quickly. So when you do get a lead, it is imperative that you contact the lead right away. You offer to see the property right away. Of course, at their convenience. So you say, how about today at 3 p.m.? Can you see the property? And they say yes. Now it's your turn to go ahead and contact the listing agent and say that I have have a client. Don't call them a lead. I have a client that like to see the property today at 3. Is that okay? And go ahead and finish the scheduling of the showing. Okay. Same thing, guys. If you have properties in Zillow, pay attention to your Zillow Messenger. You want to download Zillow, the Zillow app, to your phones, and you're going to get a notification each and every time you have a message through Zillow, and you want to respond to them quickly. You know, uh, pretend that you are a lead. Pretend that you're the one searching on the internet and you're clicking around and you're clicking on this property and on that property. You want people to call you. You want more information. So don't ignore a lead, or don't let a lead go by more than one day without contacting them. Okay. Now I'm gonna go here to Agent 3000. How many of you use Agent 3000? All right. You guys, I know a lot of you use it, so let's just concentrate here. I'm going to show you some of the stuff that you guys want to use in Agent 3000 to generate leads. First and foremost, can I build a page that will capture leads? See, one thing is lead generation, which is marketing and putting yourself out there, putting properties out there to generate leads. Another thing is, how can I use a web page to capture leads? Okay. So inside of Agent 3000, we all get this for free. You want to look for landing pages. You want to look for landing pages. And you guys want to create a landing page. We're going to create a landing page together. And this landing page that I'm going to create is going to be to generate seller leads or capture seller leads. What is a seller lead? Someone who may be interested in selling their property. Okay, someone who may be interested in selling their property. So the landing page name, we're going to call this sellers. You can tell that I've done this before, so it came out, right? So sellers, I'm going to call this lead generation. No one sees this name. This is just internal. So sellers lead generation. Okay. Do you want to add your contact information to the lead page or to the landing page? I say no. I'm not going to add my contact information. I want this to be a crystal clean landing page that obviously if they want more information, they're going to provide their information to me. Okay. Now we're going to select a background image. So there are images here that you guys can use for free. These are all images you guys can use for free. Or if you happen to have your own image, you can always click on choose file and you can upload your own image. Okay. You guys can upload your own image. Now I'm going to go ahead and use one of their images. It's just much easier, right? It's much easier for me to just use one of their images. I'm going to go ahead and select it. And then we're going to come down here and click on select. So now that we have the image chosen, now I want to add a call to action, right? I want to add a call to action here in the center. And for that, you're going to come over here in this body and you're going to write something. Okay. So I'm going to write just this phrase: free home valuation. Free home valuation. Okay. So free home valuation, I'm going to highlight it and I'm going to make this font size larger where people can read it. Maybe 48 is too large. Let's go 36. And I'm going to bold it, right? And I'm going to center it. All right. We're going to put it centered right here. And then what color do you want it? Well, right now it's black, right? So if black's not really going to work, if you guys want to change the color, just click on the font colors right here and change the font colors. You can even go to more colors. Okay. I'm going to go with a, I don't know what I want to go with. Let's go with kind of like a middle shade of gray, right? Now, notice that that center call to action rectangular shape that you have there is solid white. Solid white. Well, what if we want to make it transparent? That's what opacity means. So you're going to come here and you're going to put it maybe at 50% transparency level. And now it's kind of transparent where you can see right through it. Okay. Now, does this gray font, all right, is it going to be seen inside of this transparent rectangular shape that you see there? Maybe not, right? So I'm going to come here and maybe change it to white. Right? We're going to change it to white. Good thing is that we can play around with this and we can get it right. You can even change the color of this rectangular shape. This is the color of the rectangular shape right here. You can change the shade of the color. Okay. Now, the button that they have to click on to provide me their information says this: send me my free list now. I'm going to change that, and I'm going to say here, contact me. Okay, contact me. Place your email address right here. You want to receive all leads to your email address, and you want to require them to enter their name, phone number, and email. All right. Now, as far as their property address, this is a landing page that is asking or telling them that they're going to receive a free home valuation. So in this case, I am going to require them to give me their home address because I want to run a quick CMA for them and I want to tell them their valuation. If you're doing a landing page because you just want to pick up buyers or renters or anyone, then don't ask them for their home address. It's not really a requirement. Okay. Now, guys, if you want to send them a quick message when they do this, you can come here where it says text message. This is not a text message per se. It's just a text that's going to be shown to them. So any content you write here is going to be shown to them the moment they complete the landing page requirements. And then if you want to send them a quick email response, right here, you're going to put in a subject that maybe says, thank you for contacting me, or, thank you for contacting me. And right here, you want to write the message itself. Okay. I am going to submit this and we're going to go ahead and take a look. This is what a landing page looks like. All right. Oh, I hit edit by mistake. Sorry about that. This is what the landing page looks like. So free home valuation, you can see that I can't see it. So what color you think I should use? Maybe blue? All right. I'm going to come back over here. We're going to hit edit. And then I'm going to go ahead and change this to blue. All right. We're going to change it to like a dark blue. And then we're going to go ahead and click on submit. And once again, we're going to just come down here. We're going to open it. And now have it in blue. All right. So when I use this landing page to promote or advertise, or I'm just simply asking people if they want to know their home's value, when they provide their name, phone number, email address, and their property address, and they hit contact me, I am going to immediately get their contact information sent to me via email from Agent 3000. When you log into Agent 3000 on the left, you're going to have something called leads. All right. Landing page leads. You're going to have any landing page leads here. All right, so I did this a while ago, and I got a landing page lead on December of last year. Okay, all of your leads are gonna come through here. All right, I have here leads from my IDX tracker, instant home valuation leads. This person here, Ana Mejia, wanted to know more information back in August on this property. All right, you're gonna get all these leads inside of the lead section of Agent 3000. You're also going to be notified via email and even via text message that you have a lead through your landing page. This landing page comes with a URL, so you're just going to copy this URL and you're going to use it in your marketing, okay, in your advertising. So through Agent 3000, create yourself landing pages that are going to work for you. It doesn't always have to be a landing page for sellers. I want to show you. These are some of the landing pages I've done. And most of them are like time to sell. Here's one: stop paying rent, buy now. All right, let me show you that one. Create yourself landing pages that work for you. Let's look at I think every time I do this is for selling, so I have to create a real nice one for buyers. All right, but these are all landing pages that I've done, and they're for selling. Okay. All right, any questions on landing pages and what you should do? If you're going to run a campaign, you definitely want to use the landing page to capture leads.
Yes, I have a question.
Go ahead.
Are is the Agent 3000 landing page that you make going to be on Google?
It is, but it's because every URL, it's an excellent question. Every URL, right? Every domain that it's on Google, but it's not searchable because you don't have any SEO on it or search engine optimization. If you know how to do some search engine optimization, like if you have Facebook pixels and Google Analytics accounts and stuff like that, you can definitely do so. But it is going to be on Google. Now, let's say you own a domain. Let's say you go to GoDaddy and you buy, and I'm sure it's not available, but let's say you buy one called freehomevaluation.com. Now you can actually tie this URL to the domain that you purchased, freehomevaluation.com. Now that is going to be very searchable because, I mean, if you just go to Google and you type in free home valuation, chances are freehomevaluation.com is going to come out. All right, so that's what I'm saying. Like the URL you're assigned here, it says propertyupdates.info, and you cannot, it's not really searchable. You understand? Okay, but yes, to answer your question, it is going to be on Google.
Okay, so you're always able to just change it with a new domain.
Yeah, like I own a domain, right? This is my domain for my website. I own a domain, it's robertmiami.com, right? But I'm using it for my website. So if you guys purchase multiple domains, let's say you purchase a domain, like I said, freehomevaluation.com. You want to purchase that domain. You can then assign this URL, right? You can assign this URL to that domain that you purchase and now advertise the domain that you have. And yeah, this landing page will be on Google. All right, but this is not a website, guys. Look, there's nothing here. There's nothing here. It's a landing page. So use this more for like in your campaigns. If you're doing drip email campaigns through your CRM, use this in your campaigns. If you want to load this to social media, right? And you want to put it on Instagram or you want to put it on Facebook, you can. So you can generate some leads. Okay. All right, guys, going back to Agent 3000. Now, you guys can create all sorts of really cool ads for social media of listings so you can generate leads. Do your own advertising. So once again, going back to Matrix, and this is a listing right here that provides me access to advertising, right? Yes, attribution not required. It could be yes, attribution required. Doesn't really matter, okay? We're going to copy the MLS number, right? Let's say we want to advertise this listing. We're going to copy this MLS number. You're going to go to Agent 3000. And then we're going to show you 2 ways that you can create real cool advertising, um, advertisements. Sorry, I lost my train of thought there. Advertisements on Agent 3000 for social media. The one that we're going to cover first is single property websites. So on the left, by the way, all of this is free. All of this is free, guys. So you want to go to Agent 3000, you want to set up your account, right? And you want to start using right away. So single property websites allows you to create websites for any property. Underneath, you're going to see all of the listings of our office. So you don't have to go to the MLS to look for properties. You can just choose any listing of our office. Okay. But if you have an MLS number that you really want to promote, then you're going to come here and you're going to put in that MLS number, right? You're going to put that MLS number. It's going to come out like this. You're going to agree to the terms that you do have permission to advertise. We do, right? And then there are several different templates of a website that you will have generated for this listing. Okay. There's template 1, 2, and 3. For templates 2 and 3, you have various different websites. You have a black and a white website, or black header and white header website. And then you have the option to choose a website that contains the property address and one that doesn't contain the property address. What's the difference? If I want people to contact me, okay, and it's not my listing, then do not provide the property address. You don't want people driving by the property, perhaps skipping you and seeing the listing agent. Also, guys, I mean, when people go to Google and they just place the property address and this listing belongs to someone else, they're gonna find it. So if it's not your listing, then run a website that does not have the property address, right? It just tells them, look, this is in zip code 33131. It's active, right? And here are all the photos. And then here's the information on the property and all the photos, and then my information down here. So you see how quickly we were able to generate a website for a listing that's on the MLS that we have permission to advertise. Now just go ahead and grab this URL that you see here, right? Go to your social media. Go to your social media, paste it. If it does not show you a preview of the property, then don't do it, right? Like, let's show you again. I'm going to switch off here and we're going to try and paste it again. Sometimes this happens and I'm not in favor of posting it like this. It's supposed to show you the entire preview of the property. All right. So sometimes it's a struggle, and it's Facebook actually who's doing this. It's not, it's not you.
Robert,
Yes.
I do have a question. Are we supposed to always put the address every time we advertise a property? Otherwise, it's illegal for us.
So here you have our logo, right? And you have attribution down here. So you can advertise on the internet this without the property address. As a matter of fact, on the listing itself, you're gonna see somewhere it may say address on the internet or no. And see here, address on the internet, yes. Sometimes they say no. Sometimes they don't want their address on the internet. So it's really an option by the seller or the landlord whether they want to have their address on the internet. So it's not illegal to do that. It's not illegal to do that. It's an option. All right, they can very easily say no right over here. Yes. I mean, look, Agent 3000 is a very professional company. They give you the option to do it. That means you can do it. Okay. Excellent question though, by the way. All right. Was that the question that was being asked in the chat? Sorry.
Yes, that's what I
Yeah.
asked in the chat.
All
I
right.
just was worried
All
you
right.
didn't see it.
Perfect. Thank you. Thank you. So post it onto Facebook, and Facebook is playing with me right now. Let me switch off to my business account. See if I have better luck posting it here. There you go. All right. So once the post comes up like this, right? Once the post comes out like this, erase this here and write something about this property. All right. Let me go and just take a quick look on the MLS. This is a what? A 1-1 in Brickell, right? And 1-1 in Brickell. So I'm gonna come back over here and just say beautiful, of course, right? Condo in the heart of Brickell for rents. Okay. Contact me for more details, guys. This is not the MLS. You don't have to, you don't have to, on the MLS, when you're listing properties on the remarks, you cannot put your phone number. You can only put them in the broker remarks. Well, Facebook is not the MLS. You can say, yes, contact me for more details. And then don't be afraid to put your number out. All right. We are realtors. We want people to call us. And then go ahead and post it. Go ahead and post it. Try and generate your own leads, guys. When someone comes here and clicks on it, of course, that website's going to open up, right? That website has your information. That website also allows you to request more information. And when people request more information, you're going to get the lead. No one else is going to get it. The listing agent is not going to get it. You're going to get it. All right. It's because of your advertising. Now, here is a different template, and this one is a black template, and it shows the address. See that? Shows the address, shows 2800. It's a different template. The lead capture tool is up above rather than at the bottom, and it has all the photos. So choose which template you like the best, whether you want it in white or black, with the address or without the address, and go ahead and promote it. All right. Now, if you guys are looking to do flyers, you can do flyers to generate your own leads too. There are several flyers here, 1 photo flyer, 4 photo flyer, and a 10 photo flyer. All right, I'm gonna go with a 10 photo flyer. No, let's go with 4 photos. That's just too much. Let's go with a 4 photo flyer. Gonna plug in that same MLS number. All right, let's stick to this MLS number here. We're gonna copy it. And we're going to come back here to Agent 3000 and we're going to plug it in. And once you plug it in now, you're going to go ahead and fill up the 4 photos. All right. So 1, go ahead, 2, and let's do this one. And let's see if there's maybe a pool. All right. That one. All right. Do you want to show the address of the property or not? See, there's the question again. Do you want to show the address of the property? Let's go ahead and show it. Do you want to show the price? Why would I not show the price? Any idea why I wouldn't put the price on the ad? I want people to call me. If they see 2,800 right away and they're like, no, that's too expensive for me, they're not going to call. But if I don't show the price and I say beautiful 2-2 or 1-1 in Brickell, please contact me for more information, and I don't show the price, then chances are they're going to have to call me if they're really interested in this property. And that's what we want. We want that phone call. Okay. Add profile photo or add QR code. Which of the two do you want? So if you want to put your photo, you add profile photo. If you want to slide in a QR code, you can. Put your name, phone number, and email address. Select an image, a border to your flyer. All right, I'm going to go with this border, light gray and blue. Select. This is the amenities of the building and the remarks, and then go ahead and create a JPEG image. If you're going to promote this on Instagram or Facebook or any other social media outlet, then you want to have an image, not a PDF. So have the image. And there's your flyer, 4 photo flyer. the 4 photos you chose, right? 1200 Brickell Bay Drive, unit 2920, and the price, and then my photo down here. And if you guys notice, guys, in very light gray print at the bottom of the flyer, says all information is deemed reliable but not guaranteed. Listing courtesy of the brokerage who actually listed the property. That's attribution. So you're not breaking any rules with Agent 3000. You're always going to be using attribution. All right. So save this flyer to your computer, your device, and use it for marketing. Okay. Gotta move forward, guys. We have about 12 minutes left in our training, and I want to go ahead and cover a few other things. Social media tools right here on the left. You guys can always go here and click create a listing collage post. You can do 5 photos, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and plug in that same MLS number, choose 5 photos, and show you how you can create a real, a real quick post for social media using Agent 3000. So accept the terms. We have permission to advertise. Slide in the 5 photos you want to use. Click on create collage. Now you have a collage that looks like this. All right. And then you can just click on Facebook and it's going to post onto Facebook right away, or LinkedIn or Pinterest. So here's the collage. Write something about it and then post it. Okay. And it gives you the opportunity to do it on Pinterest as well and LinkedIn if you guys use LinkedIn. All right, that's through Agent 3000, guys. We have Agent 3000 classes that covers all the marketing features that it has. It also covers the CRM. So how you can use a CRM. CRM is definitely an important part of your lead generation, because you want to obviously keep all of your leads in one place, and you want to send them periodic emails. You want to send them periodic emails. So you definitely want to use a CRM. Now on the left, there is one little option I'd love to show you, and it's under brand and market. All right. And it's SMS listing infographic. All right. Under brand and market, SMS listing infographic. Look how cool this feature is. I'm going to go ahead and paste that MLS number once again. Click here. All right. Choose a photo. Let's use this photo of the pool. All right. Add a profile photo, add your logo. Yes, you want to have your Elite logo and your profile photo. Add a QR code if you want to. Hide the address, hide the price if you want to. Select an overlay. All right. Select the overlay. This is for rent. So we're going to see for rent. Make sure your name, your email address, your phone number are on it, and then your background color, white or black. Create image. And check out this image. Look how fast you created something very nice for you to post onto social media and use it, whether you want to send it to your group in WhatsApp, or you want to send it to your group anywhere on, via email or anywhere. All right. Save this as an image to your computer and use it in your promotion. All right. Guys, you have to be proactive. If you look at my Instagram, if you look at other realtors' Instagrams, all right, they're constantly putting up stories. They're constantly creating reels. All right. They're constantly creating flyers. This flyer received 166 reactions. Okay. 166 reactions. There are ways for us to generate our own leads. If you go schedule a showing, right? If you schedule a showing and you go to the showing, ask the realtor who listed the property if it's okay for you to take video. Then go back home and create a video. Create a reel. Reels are like this. I'm going to show you some reels. Of course, you have to practice a little bit. You have to practice a little bit. You want to take video of the entire house, and then you need to learn how to cut video, like little 2, 3 second videos like that, and glue them all together in a reel. Okay, reels could be pictures. Reels could be pictures. All right. These are pictures. That was actually one of our listings of one of our agents who sold it. All right. Then this is a condo that I sold back in June.
Vamos pa la playa, pa cubrir el verano, cierra la pantalla, abre la medalla, todo el Caribe, viendo tu cintura, tú le coqueteas.
So anyways, you want to definitely, and every time that you have a successful closing, you wanna load pictures of your clients. Here we are with clients in a successful closing, and then here's another one. Okay, here's another one. Even if it's a rental, go ahead and load that. It helps you. It helps you generate leads. There are going to be people that follow you that say, hey, I'm going to keep you in mind for my next transaction. And right away, you want to call them, right? You should have their phone number. You want to call them and you say, hey, it's great to hear from you. How's the family? How's everything doing? And absolutely, contact me if you are looking to rent, buy, or sell a home. Okay. Be proactive both on the two major platforms. I'm not going to talk about TikTok, but TikTok is obviously the new craze and everyone's on TikTok. If you want to do TikTok, that's great. But Instagram and Facebook are the largest platforms for realtors to use. And therefore, that's what, I'm covering in today's class. All right. Guys, don't forget about Marketplace. It really works. If you are struggling for leads, if you're not generating enough leads, if you want to move, if you want to do at least some rental transactions, go ahead and use Facebook Marketplace. I want to remind you, and I cannot stress this enough, renters who repeat year after year with you eventually become your buyers. Renters eventually become your buyers. They get tired of paying rent. You've already found them 2 and 3 properties. The next thing you know, they're asking you to send them properties to purchase. All right. And that's when now you have converted a renter lead into a buyer. Does anyone have any questions what we covered today? All right. It's a lot that we covered. We did record this session. And of course, you're going to be able to find it inside of our YouTube channel. Any questions? Guys, remember, we have 2 classes for Agent 3000. One is going to cover all of the marketing tools that are available to us. And then we have a class that's going to cover the CRM, which gives you access to uploading your contacts and sending emails and drip emails and things like that. A really cool way to generate leads, guys, is don't forget that Thanksgiving is next week. Try and set up an email to send out to all of your contacts through a CRM like Agent 3000, wishing everyone a happy Thanksgiving holiday, and then do one for the holiday season, and just stay in contact with all of your contacts. You never know when one of them is ready to buy or sell home. Okay. See someone unmuted themselves. Do you have a question? No? All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining us for our lead generation training. I'm gonna go ahead and upload it to our YouTube channel. So again, thank you so much. I want to wish everyone a great day. By the way, we have a in-person training at our Coral Gables office this Friday at 10 o'clock. We are going to discuss rentals. We're going to discuss rental procedures and how to work with renter leads. Teo and myself, we're going to lead the training. It's a great opportunity to meet one another and get to with us. And that's going to be Friday at 10 o'clock in the morning in our Coral Gables.
Dame, yo voy a dejar un cheque viro, es aquí en la esquina. Entonces te pongo ya todo. Ya puedo.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. Have a great day, everyone. Bye bye. Bye for now.